I missed last week's video. In my defense, I had COVID. No, I didn't. No, that was the week before. I just missed last week's one. I mean, who really cares? No one watches these anyway. I played Left 4 Dead 2. I wanted to complete No Mercy on Expert, so I tried it. So, I knew the objective. Get to the hospital.
We can take the subway tunnels to the hospital. There's a red line station not far from here.
As Bill said, we'll go through the subway. Maybe get a sandwich while I'm there. Oh yeah, you know Treehouse of Horror, when Homer clones himself? So that's a thing. I made my way down the building. Seeing Homers everywhere was so surreal, yet oddly fitting. I reached the hole in the floor and jumped across. These shelves usually have stuff. This time there's a Molotov and... well, there were pills, but f*** me, I suppose. We were out of the building and into the alleyway. It should be safer, it's less cramped. It's so much worse already. I followed the alleyway when I heard crying.
Which?
Luckily, we didn't piss Homer off too much. That would have been bad. Yet, so representing of my luck. So we got to the subway stairs and found a safe house.
Safe house.
We all got in and recuperated. That level was only the starting level, the easiest in the game, and I took a serious beating. This wasn't going to go well.
Ah, shit. Subway looks full of zombies.
Ah, shit. I picked them off from the safe room to make it a bit safer, but that didn't make a difference. There were still tons here. We got to the ticket place and kind of got swarmed. That didn't sound like Homer. At all. I should have checked it out. Wait, I did! And it was a big boy. This Donkey Kong running ass Homer downed me through Bill. Then it got Lewis. Luckily, Francis and Bill aren't such weenies, so they dealt with it. We recovered. Then Homer vomited red onto the others. It could be blood, it could be jam. Either way, the Homers wanted it. We somehow avoided being eaten and escaped down the tunnel. Now, I never knew this little bit existed. I've played this game for like 11 years or something. Never knew it was here. I mean, it's not that amazing, is it? It's a little tunnel. Anyway, we went through the train. I got jammed when trying to throw a pipe bomb. Bill and Lewis went down, but I only realised where they were after throwing a Molotov.
Alright, Tiger, up and at 'em. Nobody's leaving anyone behind. This is going to hell real fast!
We lost Lewis. It was sad, but we had no time to mourn. Homer did that for us. We got to a generator room infested with Homers. We slaughtered them. I heard Lewis shouting for help. He was alive. This whole time he was alive. We thought he died in that fire, but he made a miraculous fucking recovery. We thought that was it for him, and he goes and fucks about. There he is, acting like this is a big fucking prank, when we could be scarred for life. Anyway, good to have him back. I was casually killing when News Chopper 5 came by again. I saw him fly towards the hospital. It wasn't far now, just a few roads away, so we continued our way there. We were back on the streets. We needed to be more careful. Homers could come from any direction now. Ah! Bill figured we should keep moving. There was a safe house ahead. We made it. There were some close calls, but we made it. We may have been in trouble, but at least we were a step closer to being rescued. We got prepped and headed out. I threw a pipe bomb to distract and kill the Homers in the way, but it attracted other Homers to us. We fought back and reached a little restaurant. We passed through and ended up outside warehouses. It was quiet. Too quiet. My foot slipped. What the hell was that? Bill was in trouble. I tried helping, but I shot him twice. My bad. I found myself going downstairs into a pump room or something, where we met an old friend. He charged at us, and we gave him all we had. Shooting him, obviously. We didn't get mugged by him. That would have been silly. That would have completely ruined the pacing of the game. Anyway, it downed me, and then it got Lewis. Luckily, Francis and Bill aren't such weenies, so they dealt... Wait, no, this already happened. I had a look around, but the only way left to go is the sewer.
The subway smelled bad, but this... I'm really hurt, guys.
The sewer smelled so bad, it hurt Zoe's feelings. I spotted a ladder to the surface, but it had Homers around. We killed them to ensure our safety, then headed up. There were so many more Homers than I thought there'd be. By the way, don't you think killing tons of Homers is actually really disturbing? I do. Don't get me wrong, it's really fun, but my childhood is ruined. Worth it. I got covered in multi-grade anti-oil and stopped moving. Francis helped me up, but the Homers disagreed. Lewis helped me up anyway, and we got to moving. If I went down now, I would have gone mental. But we all made it, so woo! Only one more safe house between us and freedom. I did not come this far to die now. There was a TV in the safe room. I didn't want Sadako crawling through, so I smashed it. However, I didn't expect her to fight back. I opened the door and let loose upon our foes. We got to the stairs, but Homers were occupying it, so I asked them kindly to move, and they obliged. We went through one of the wards. They weren't happy. Bill got me up, and I opened fire. He charged over to us and attacked Bill. Lewis went down as soon as he entered, then he died. Then Francis went down. Then I killed this bitch and saved them both, like a hero. Don't worry, Lewis. You won't have died in vain. We reached an elevator. I tried to see if I could break the wall. Then Lewis turns up again. The elevator was on its way. We were in store for a good fight.
Get ready.
Good start. Oh, even better. That went badly. So quickly. Left safe room, went upstairs, found tank, grabbed by smoker, freed by tank. Tank down Bill, shot the tank, shot Francis, tank died. Went through hallway, smashed Homer's head in. Ridden by jockey, down by jockey, fought Homers, got down. I started the fight when I'm one down away from dying. This wasn't going well. We made it into the elevator. I was almost dead, but we made it. Now we only had to get to the top, traverse a few rooms for a minute, and then get to the safe room. And I couldn't get hit once. Here we went, on our way to the safe room. We should be fine as long as we don't stumble into a tank. I left the safe room. I killed some Homers. I went upstairs. I went up more stairs. I killed some Homers. I went up even more stairs. I entered a ward. I was not welcomed. He downed Francis. He downed Bill. He chased after me. I somehow avoided it. It was after me until it died. Then a charge got me. Homer dropped his kebab. I started the lift. Time for a fight. Left, stairs, 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 witch, Bill, hill, Bill, down, cord, lift, Francis down, dead, restart. I'm getting fed up. I hate this level. It's so easy, but so hard. Fuck my life. Duck. Okay, I was in the lift. I had a bit to go still, so I didn't have my hopes up. 28 floors later, it was actually only 24 since we started on 4, but I wanted to sneak in a 28 days later reference, even though the fact is floor 28 is already a reference to the film, rendering my reference redundant. We were on our way. There were more Homers up here than I thought. I thought it'd be a breeze. And to make it worse, our good old buddy old pal showed up. We were going to die. Let's just see how long I could prolong it. Bill didn't last long. Oh no. It was all on me, the last duck standing, and only a mag left. Never mind, I ran to a dead end like an idiot, but I somehow avoided the tank and got back to Lewis. Get the fuck up! We needs to go! I ran to help Bill, then Lewis killed the tank. Good work. We were all alive, we just needed to tear through some more Homers. But that didn't go to plan. I went to help, but didn't realise one was a boomer. They swarmed me, but the safe room was in sight. It was right there, and I got to it. I waited for the others to die to complete the level, but that was rude, so I went back to them, and we all got to the safe room intact. We'd have died if it wasn't for my awesome self-defense walking strategies. Final safe room, we got ammo, and headed out. There were homers all throughout the hallway, no doubt more in the rooms along it. I swapped my gun to a sniper and got to work. We reached an elevator shaft, killed some homers, and went up the ladders.
Still haven't paid off your student loans. I thought I was winning.
Oh, that could have gone worse. We were on the roof, but so were they. I picked some of them off, then went to the radio. I tried calling News Chopper 5, but I couldn't. Maybe everyone needed to be here. Francis was on top of a ladder and wouldn't come down. I tried pushing him, then shoving him, but he just stayed up there. So I shot him. I found gas cans and set them up, then called News Chopper 5.
Hello.
New objective, hold out until News Chopper 5 arrives.
Okay, guys, help's on the way.
Zoe, you, got some gunk in your throat there? Here they come, the oncoming storm. It's still weird shooting Homer. It's disturbing, but stupidly fun. It can be creepy though. Look at this jockey. We were holding out, nothing wrong just yet. Except that. Oh, and that. Bill helped me up. The local tank didn't like it. Well, let's try again. Throw cans, cool chopper, survive. There's so many homers on their way, but we dealt with them like bosses. And then came the big boy. He ran to us, so I jumped off, but he predicted it. I ran up some stairs, and he left me alone, but a tongue-a-tongued me instead. Oh, and Bill died. Brilliant. Francis did save me though, so that's a plus. They attacked again, and with only 3 people, we were bound to die. Francis got tongued and went down. Lewis tried to save him, but also went down. I tried helping them, but there were too many homers. I wasn't able to save them, not even myself. So I tried again.
Look at me. I can eat. Wait over.
And again.
Out of my way.
And again. And again. And again. I cut out most of the footage of those attempts. That feels lazy, but I've already done it, and I can't be bothered to change it. So I got to the building and called News Chopper 5. We dealt with them with relative ease this time. I'm improving. Then, out of nowhere, a tank showed up. This time I didn't jump off the roof directly onto him. I actually stayed away. Massive improvement. We led him away from the building and shot the shit out of him. He chased after them. Normally I'd be glad, but I don't want them dying either. And their AI isn't the smartest fish in them. Oh, he's dead. Okay. You heard News Chopper 5. They'll be here in 5 minutes. I just have to not die. Sounds easy enough. They wanted us. Badly. They even sent in another big guy. Climbed up here, I jumped down there. He jumped down to get Bill and Lewis. He managed to down Lewis, but he succumbed to his injuries, dying to death on the spot. I helped Lewis up, then...
The helicopter's here, come on, let's go!
We were so close. News Chopper 5 was right there. We just had homers trying to stop us. We fought them back. I jumped into the helicopter, and the others followed suit. We made it. We survived the Homerpocalypse. We made it through the subway, survived through a sewer, died repeatedly in and on a hospital, killing endless waves of homers. We stayed alive using teamwork. Without it, we'd be homer fodder, or worse, expelled. We survived. That's all that matters now. We survived.